I'm back, and it has been a while. I haven't uploaded anything on my YouTube channel, and that's because I have been having some issues, some difficulties with my internet. But anyway, I will be uploading a whole lot of videos on my channel just to make up for the time I've lost. I'm very sorry that I have been absent for the last 3 or 4 days, but as I said before, I will be uploading a whole lot of videos, so stay tuned. And here comes a replay. Hello everyone, Lumen's here, and I feel so good to be back. Just can't describe the feeling of finally being able to upload my videos in HD on YouTube again. So here we have ROOTcatZ playing as the Zerg and VTSpades playing as the Marines. And yes, we are expecting a very good game from these two players, as they are competitors in the MLG Pro Tournament. So good luck, have fun from both players. Very reassuring, to say the least. Here we have ROOTcatZ sending out his Overlord, and I'll talk a little about my first video on that I had uploaded 4 days ago, my very first video, and I have to agree, I kind of disliked my own commentary. It was, say, a beginner's video into the realm of StarCraft 2 broadcasting, but now I am really starting to get a pace for the whole commentary thing. And indeed, here we see a drone going into Spade's base, and Spade just pursuing the drone relentlessly, and ROOTcatZ may be backing out. It should be the wisest decision. No, the drone does indeed escape. And here we have Spades sending out his VCS into his opposition space, and he's just going to be mocking him basically and retreating right afterwards. I like that. Pretty hysterical, I have to agree. And Spades sent out a Marine to take care of that spying Overlord. And what do we have here? We have the ROOTcatZ drone just passing by Spades VCS, and I am wondering what is going to happen now. Apparently I'm not sure exactly what happened and where his VCS is. I think he's been taken care of. I'm not too sure. But anyway, here we have his VCS. He just came in back for duty. I guess he was just spying a little bit. Not sure what the point was at this time in game, as it is pretty early. Here we have a bunker being filled up by 4 Marines, and here we have a reactor being made. And here we have the Marines taking on the invading Roaches. Roaches are backing off, just making sure that they can have a couple more reinforcements just to take these couple marauders and that fortified bunker on. As you can see here, he is sending out a few more Roaches and expecting something to happen, and Spades will just be making a few more bunkers. So here we have already a good amount of Roaches, and unfortunately for the Roaches, they are on equal lines. As you can see here, the Roaches equal the same amount of Marines. the Marines and Marauders take care of those roaches. And here we have him spawning out all his units, his ground terrain units, out of his base. And here he has his VCSs going quickly into cultivating the fields as fast as possible, as they will probably be going macro heavy like all pro gamers do, since they are such fast and vigorous players. They also like to go spawning out a whole lot. And here we have a whole lot of Zerglings and Banelings. A good combination here. And as you can see, he has already has around 2 bases, 2 hatcheries, and I'm not sure exactly how many Zerglings he is going to be turning into Banelings. I suppose he will just go in first and take on that Marine, and his Banelings following up with his Zerglings. And let's just see if he has anything in his genetic pool. And yes, indeed, I think he does. Anyway, as you can see here, taking on the Marines and not easily succeeding. As you can see, his Banelings not doing their task and just being destroyed before they can attempt their kamikaze attack. Here we have a few more Zerglings, I expect. This Zergling is just trying to attract these Marauders' attention. As you can see here, he is getting ready with another supply of Zerglings and Banelings, and as I see it here, I am not very sure if he can take them all on. If he had a couple more bunkers, he could maybe stand a better chance, I guess, or if he at least had some air units, which I see he is building a few medivacs, which is not very appropriate. I would intend he maybe takes a few siege tanks, because they do have a lot of impact on Banelings and Zerglings. You can see here he's just going to be planning to expand a little bit, and this is already 12 minutes in game. He is planning to expand to his third, and the Zerglings retreating after a signal has been sent. And what is happening over here? Looks like the Zerglings quickly realizing they are heavily outnumbered by these all-powerful Marine and Marauder squad, and seeing if they have a few. Yes, they already have 1 upgrade in the arms section, and just keeping to his old tactic, he is planning to take them on just with his Banelings and Zergs, of course. Not changing a lot his tactic. I plan that this is going to be quite a nifty spot for ROOTcatZ, the Zerg player, as he gets slightly over-annihilated, and his Marines and Spades Marines take them on without much trouble. And still here, a heavy number of outnumbering Banelings that will be sent out maybe in a few seconds. Seeing we are reaching end game in a couple of minutes, if I were guessing, I would say that the Marines would be standing more chance, as they and those Marauders are on the front lines, which is pretty much the greatest tactic you could have in a Marine plus Marauder on siege. As you can see here, the Marauders just taking on that base, and that hatchery is going down. Those Banelings coming in, not enough, unfortunately, to be taking them on. Marauder's just taking out damage, and whoa! Here we have a huge number of banelings and zergs just coming in out of nowhere. And does he have some more supplies? Because if he does, these marines are not going to be standing much more of a chance. And yes, indeed, he does have a few more zerglings to finish the job. Excellent, excellent game from this player. And those medivacs just retreating to their base. Those zerglings already stand a chance of infiltrating the base and taking them on. And he is turning them into banelings. I am not so much aware of why. He thinks he stands a chance just by using banelings, since he does have to inflict more damage on the buildings, of course. As you can see, hey, he does have a few tanks, and unfortunately replenished his troops. Unfortunately for ROOTcatZ, he will be inflicted some really heavy damage, and those siege tanks really will be taking out those zerglings. And as they get destroyed, you see VTSpades sending out the last message from the official StarCraft 2 site. The zerglings going down, and here we have a great game. And thanks for watching. This is Lumen signing out.